Hi, today we are going to talk about a company named called Zydus Wellness. It's an Indian consumer company whose headquarters based out in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And CEO name is Tarun Arora, who got vast experience by working with various FMCG companies. Zydus Wellness trying to distinguish themselves from other FMCG companies, majorly focusing on nutrition and skincare relevant products. Their parent company name is Cadila Healthcare, who hold more than 70% promoter holding, but now it has been recently reduced to 64% due to an acquisition under Heinz India. Promoter Cadila Healthcare is a well-known pharma company in Indian. Zydus' first product is considered as a Nutralite, which is the largest selling brand in India, who is considered as an alternative to butter. If we see the history, Cadila acquired 15% stake in a company name called Carnation Nutra Analog Foods. Then later they increased that holding till 70% and renamed that company as Zydus Wellness. Even in Jan 2019, Zydus Wellness acquired a company called Heinz India under 4,500 crores, who got a manufacturing plant in Aligarh and Sitarganj. By this deal, Zydus Wellness have capability to expand their product in such as Glucon, Nycil, Sambar those areas, and they also have an compliant rights for India, Bangladesh and Nepal. If we see the last decade balance sheet, sales has grown from 300 crores till 843 crores from 2011 to 2019. Then we could witness a significant jump because, as we discussed earlier, the Heinz India acquisition helps them to grow that sales multifold now. Till 2019, they don't have much interest, but after that, they have took a considerable amount of borrowing in order to fund that Heinz India acquisition. But now they are focusing on reducing that interest by paying back their debt as early as possible. If I'm not wrong, probably in another 2 or 3 years down the line, they'll be coming out from the debt completely. Henceforth, that profit before tax has been decreased last 1 or 2 years, but sales, they are going trajectory upwards. So henceforth, the ROC also took a hit 2019 and 20. So we should keep an eye how that interest saving is happening down the line and how much sales they are able to increase. Overall, I feel it's a great balance sheet. If we put a rough conservative estimate, probably next 6 to 7 years, they should easily touch the sales around 4,000 crores and their profit also should touch around 800 to 850 crores. In that case, the EPS should be around 120 or 150. Just need to keep an eye, as I said, that how the sales as well as they are progressing in quarter by quarter. We can here now see that Zydus Wellness product portfolio. So they have Nycil powder, Nycil sanitizer. They are the near monopoly in sugar-free, who's selling a replacement for sugar. So India, almost all the diabetic patient who wants to eat sugar, so they will try to use sugar replacement, this product that is called sugar free. If I'm not wrong, I think they are around 95% market share in our country. Like how Nestle having baby milk products, Zydus Wellness having a near monopoly in sugar free products. They are also having a brand which is having Nutralite, considered for butter replacement. Heinz acquisition, which helps them to get a product like a Complan, Glucon and a couple of other things. Overall, if you see their portfolio, they are trying to establish themselves as a FMCG player, but those products, they are trying to place it under a democratic and people, which probably focusing more on a pharma related side, like by enhancing the health of the people or providing a product which is helpful in a longevity of the health as well as life, etc. We can see that chart how that company has came around in last 2+ decades. In 1988 they launched a sugar free. 1991 they launched Everruth, which is a skincare product. Then in 2005 they introduced a sugar free Natura with sucrose variant. 2006 they acquired that Nutra Analog company, which I said earlier. They increased that holding and renamed as Zydus Wellness in 2009. They have a plant in Sikkim at 2011. They have inaugurated. 2014 they created a robust distribution model in our country. 2017 they have increased furthermore products in sugar free. Then they have launched a product called Nutralite, which is a butter replacement, mayonnaise, eye tan, which is a tan removal, those stuff. Zydus understood that in order to grow, they need to go for inorganic. Hence, they went for Heinz acquisition around 4,900 crores, which in turn helps to get a good number of product relevant to that health segment. Company market cap is 12,000 crores. Current price around 1,900. They are also giving dividend each year. Their stock price is showing little higher because it falls under FMCG category. The ROCE falls 6%, which was earlier very good. Because of that acquisition, they took a huge debt, but they are trying to repay as early as possible. Share capital also recently increased from 39 to 58, then 64 because of funding the Heinz India acquisition. If you see, borrowing also increased to 1,500 crores, then now it started coming down to 1,100, and they are still going and keep closing that debt. Then if they close that debt, their interest component will automatically decrease. I believe from their internal sales as well as by getting that cash easily, they can able to close, as we said, in our next 2 or 3 years down the line. If we consider as an advantage, we have a huge direct retail reach in our country. Even in lockdown, their product need to be flown throughout the country. Example, sugar-free and Nutralite, those products. They are also trying to expand that existing product by giving various variant to cater various demographic people. For example, by introducing sugar-free Delight or introducing chocolate by using sugar-free product so that diabetic patient also can eat chocolates. In India, they are expecting that in another 5 to 10 years, we will be achieving 5 trillion. In that case, per capita will increase. So a lot of people will start consuming this kind of product. Cadila is a well-known promoter and who got a good and reputed name in pharma area. So Heinz acquisition surely helps Zydus to increase the sales easily another 2 or 3,000 crores so that they can do overall 4,000 crores in coming years. This company also face a risk which we can consider as a FMCG risk, where in order to increase their sales, they need to increase that volume of product which they are selling in our country and also to the people. This company trying to aggressively launch new product, so it may take time to build a brand. So people need to accept the brand. So it is kind of a long-term story. If any product create adverse damage to the health, as they are focusing more on health related, like Nestle had an issue with Maggie, if this product from Zydus created any side effect or adverse effect to the health of the people, it may damage that company name. Raw material movement, we need to keep an eye. Their debt also a little higher now because of that acquisition, but overall we need to keep a close eye how they are able to close that. Overall, it's a great company and it can be a portfolio company. Thanks.